I am here with you, right now, in this very moment, where your heart feels heavy, where your soul is tired, where your mind has been whispering things you haven't told anyone. I am here, listen closely, because what I am about to tell you is the truth your spirit has been waiting for. Your pain has not gone unnoticed. Your prayers have not disappeared into silence. Your tears have not been ignored. You think you've been forgotten, but you have not. And what is coming next in your life is something you would not believe even if I told you all of it right now. So don't go anywhere, because soon I will reveal the moment your life begins to shift. And it's closer than you think. Breathe. Just breathe with me for a moment. Slowly, deeply. Your soul has been holding its breath for too long. There is light returning to you, and I need you to hear me. Not just with your ears, but with your heart. God has not forgotten you. Not in the nights you cried yourself to sleep. Not in the moments where you kept helping others while no one helped you. Not in the days where you felt invisible in your own life. Not in the choices you regret. Not in the mistakes you think ruined everything. You are still seen. You are still chosen. You are still guided. The reason your life has felt so heavy, it is because something is changing inside you. Something sacred, something powerful. You have been shedding parts of yourself that cannot go with you into the life you are growing toward. Old wounds, old identities, old attachments, old fears. This is not the end. This is the beginning. You thought everything was falling apart, but what is actually happening is that everything that was too small for your destiny is breaking off. I know it has hurt. I know you are tired of being strong. I know sometimes you feel like collapsing into silence and letting the world move on without you. But listen to me. Your story is not done. Your purpose is not finished. Your heart still has chapters left to bloom. If you are hearing my voice right now, it is not an accident. Your soul pulled this message into your life because you were meant to hear it. Type "I am ready" in the comments, so your heart speaks it out loud. This is your moment of agreement, your moment of awakening. And if this message touches you even a little, I want you to subscribe to this channel so you never walk this journey alone again. Share this video with someone who is quietly breaking. You may be the reason their hope returns. And if you feel called to support this message, to help keep this channel alive, to help this voice keep reaching others who are hurting, you can use super thanks below. Your support matters more than you know. Now listen carefully. There is something you need to understand about why everything has felt so delayed, so blocked, so heavy, so still. You were not being punished. You were being preserved. There were paths you begged for that would have destroyed you. There were people you wanted to stay who would have drained your soul dry. There were plans you made that were too small for the magnitude of who you are becoming. You were held back. To be held safe, you slowed down, so something greater could catch up to you. Your heartbreak reshaped your heart. Your losses opened space for what is real. Your disappointments redirected your steps. Nothing was wasted. Not a single tear, not a single delay, not a single closed door. Everything you went through has prepared you to recognize what is truly meant for you when it arrives. And it is arriving. Soon, you will look back on this moment and you will understand why you had to walk through darkness before you could step into the light again. Your blessing needed you strong. Your blessing needed you wisely. Your blessing needed you open. Your blessing needed you healed, and now you are almost ready. There is one more thing I need to tell you, and listen closely, because what I am about to reveal is something your spirit already knows, but your mind has been afraid to believe. You are not waiting on God. God is waiting on you, waiting for you to trust again, waiting for you to stop abandoning yourself, waiting for you to stop seeing yourself as broken, waiting for you to step into the identity He placed within you before your first breath. You are not weak. You are being refined. You are not forgotten. You are being guided. And soon, the thing you have been praying for will stand right in front of you. But before I reveal how it will come, I need to ask you something. Are you ready to receive it? If you are, Say "I am ready" in the comments. I'll continue when you type 1111. Good. Stay with me now. Your soul is leaning forward. It recognizes what comes next. You've been feeling something recently. A pull, a shift, a strange heaviness mixed with a quiet knowing, as if something in your life is rearranging itself behind the scenes. You're not imagining that. That is the movement of divine timing. There are seasons when God is silent because the foundation of your future is being rewritten. You cannot see it. You cannot measure it. You cannot explain it to anyone, but your spirit feels it. You have been walking around with truths you do not yet have words for. The reason you've been uncomfortable in places that used to feel familiar is because you've outgrown who you once were. And the reason certain people have faded away is because they cannot follow you into your next chapter. Your soul is expanding. Your life is making room. I know it feels lonely, not the kind of loneliness where you want company, but the loneliness of becoming someone new. That loneliness is sacred. It means you are crossing a threshold, a spiritual doorway, a moment of rebirth. Do not run from this feeling. Do not try to fill it. Sit with it. Let it wash through you. Because on the other side of this emptiness is abundance. You have been clearing space, not by choice, but by destiny. Your spirit has been preparing for something that requires the version of you that is beginning to emerge now. That is why you lost interest in what once excited you. That is why parts of your old life feel like clothes that no longer fit. That is why you feel like you are standing in between who you were and who you are becoming. You are not broken. You are transitioning. Listen, you were never meant to live a small life. You were never meant to shrink to be accepted. You were never meant to betray yourself just to be loved. You were made to expand, to rise, to glow from the core of your being, to walk in a light that was placed within you before your birth. But life dimmed that light. Pain dimmed that light. Fear dimmed that light. Now you are reclaiming it. And that reclamation has not been gentle. It has not been comfortable. It has not been easy. Sometimes healing looks like breaking. Sometimes awakening looks like collapsing. Sometimes growth looks like losing everything you thought you needed. But all of it, every moment, has been guiding you back to yourself. You have been learning to trust your inner voice, learning to walk away from what hurts you, learning to choose your peace, learning to soften in the places where you hardened to survive. This is sacred work. This is divine transformation. And now that you are beginning to see yourself clearly, life is preparing to reflect that clarity back to you. Your blessing will not come disguised in confusion. It will not come with doubt. It will not make you feel small. It will feel like recognition, like your soul saying, yes, this is what I've been waiting for. The peace you've been praying for, it's already forming around you. The love you've been yearning for, it's already being guided toward you. The opportunity you thought you missed, it's circling back in a higher form. Nothing is lost. Nothing is gone. Nothing is too late. You are right on time. If you feel these words reaching something deep inside you, write "I receive this" in the comments. Let your spirit speak through your hands and listen. If this message is holding your heart right now, take a moment to subscribe to this channel. It allows us to walk this journey together. It keeps this voice in your life. And if you feel called to support this message, to help keep this safe space open for others who are hurting, you can also offer support through super thanks below. Even the smallest gesture carries the energy of shared light. Now, there is something I must tell you, and it may feel like I am speaking directly into the center of your chest, because I am. The reason your blessing has taken time is because it needed to meet you at the right version of yourself. You prayed for peace, but you needed to learn boundaries to protect it. You prayed for love, but you needed to learn your worth to receive it. You prayed for guidance, but you needed to learn silence so your soul could hear it. You prayed for more, but you needed to learn how to stop settling for less. You have not been waiting. You have been transforming, and now you are approaching a divine alignment. Something is coming toward you, steady, gentle, undeniable. You will not have to chase it. You will not have to beg for it. You will not have to prove you are worthy. It will recognize you, the way morning recognizes light. But before I reveal how this blessing shows up, I need your permission to go deeper. Good. Stay open. Your heart is listening now, in a way your mind never could. What comes next is the part your spirit has been reaching for. The blessing that is on its way to you will not arrive in chaos. It will not arrive through confusion. It will not require you to betray yourself to keep it. This time, what comes to you will come with peace. You have known relationships that drained you. You have known situations where you had to beg for love. You have known spaces where your light was too bright for others, and so you dimmed yourself just to fit. You will never have to do that again. The divine has been rewriting the way you receive love, opportunities, support, and belonging, because you are entering a chapter where everything must align with your truth. No more fragments. No more half-love. No more carrying relationships on your back just to keep them alive. No more shrinking to make others comfortable. You weren't meant to fit in. You were meant to expand. And everything that tried to break you only revealed how unbreakable you truly are. Now listen closely. The blessing that is coming is not random. It is not luck. It is not coincidence. It is the return for everything you held onto when all you had was faith. There were nights you held yourself together in silence. Days you kept showing up even when your heart felt heavy. Moments where giving up felt easier. And still, something inside you whispered, "Not yet." That whisper was divine guidance. That whisper was spiritual endurance. That whisper was your future self calling you forward. You have not come this far for nothing. Your story doesn't end in the struggle. This is the turning point. This is where the page shifts. But before this blessing reaches you, I need to tell you something important. Your heart has been carrying wounds that you learned to live with, not because you healed them, but because you became strong enough to move with them. But strength is not the goal anymore. You are not meant to carry pain like it is a part of your identity. You are meant to release it, and something in you is ready to let go now. Not all at once, not perfectly, but gently. Your heart is softening again. And that softness is not weakness, it is your power returning. Because love cannot find you when your heart is locked. Peace cannot stay if your spirit is armored. Blessings cannot land when your hands are closed. You are opening, slowly, tenderly, courageously, and life is responding. Breathe. Feel that? Your spirit just unclenched a little. Now I want you to do something with me. It may seem small, but it is powerful. Place your hand on your chest, right over your heart. Close your eyes for a moment and whisper to yourself, "I am safe to receive." Say it again. Slowly, "I am safe to receive." Your nervous system heard that. Your soul heard that. Your future heard that. This is how alignment begins. Not with force, but with gentleness. Now, before we continue, I want to speak directly to the ones who feel this message deeply. If your heart is here with me right now, leave a comment saying, "I am ready to receive my blessing." Not for me, not for the algorithm, but as an act of agreement between your soul and your destiny. And if you have not subscribed yet, do it now so you don't walk this transformation alone. We walk this path together. We heal together. We rise together. And if this message is holding you, lifting you, or helping you breathe again, you can support this channel through Super Thanks at any time. Your support is not about the amount. It is about keeping this light alive for others who are hurting just like you were. Now, come closer. Because we are about to talk about the moment everything shifts. There will be a day soon, very soon, where you wake up and something feels different. You won't be able to explain it. You won't have the full picture, but there will be a calm in your chest, a quiet knowing, a sense that something has aligned. This is the moment where your blessing enters your life. It will not rush. It will not overwhelm. It will unfold, steady, sure, undeniable. You will notice small signs at first, conversations that feel aligned, opportunities appearing without force, people entering your life who feel familiar to your soul, moments of peace that appear without reason. This is how the divine works. Not loud, not dramatic, but unmistakable. And when that moment arrives, you will know God never forgot you. You were being shaped for it all along. If you're ready to go deeper to understand what blessing is coming and why now,